Maxwell.
All right. So yeah, we're in Katiros, and this is a retroactive recruitment song.
Is that loud enough?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, job's a bit too big. Current crew can't handle it. That's fine. That's fine. Just need to go recruit a few more rough and tough types. That's alright. No problem. Mr. Dibs. I need a pirate. No problem. This job is just too big for our current crew. But if we don't get it done, we'll have some splaining to do. So Mr. Dibs, he hits the bars and the back alleys and streets. Late at night I meet some ruffians, I tell them what I need. I need a pirate. I need a pirate by the end of the night. They've gotta be quick, and they've gotta be tough, and they've gotta be a little bit bright. I need a pirate.
Just a little.
I need a pirate that don't give a shit. They've gotta be ready to aim for your steady and never ever fucking quit. The captain says don't quit. Oh yeah, I mean, seriously, if you quit, she'll shoot you. Sometime after midnight, another bar is where I find my seat. And that's when someone approaches from behind, and then he reaches out to me. He says, I heard about your ship and about the tough men you need. Well, it's gonna take a hefty wage to sweep me off my feet. I need a pirate. I need a pirating son of a bitch. A true plunderer, pillager, rob every villager until we're all filthy rich. I need a pirate. I need a pirate right fucking now. We've got a ship out of here, set sail, get bound and clear, so follow me. You're a pirate now. You're a pirate now. Yeah, seriously, let's fucking go. You, and you. Yeah, you all make the cut. You're about to be on the greatest adventure of your lives. You're about to make the most money you've ever seen. Now, if you're tough enough, you might make it to the next adventure and make double the amount of more money than you've ever seen. It's risky, but it's worth the reward. Right, follow me. Here we go. No, it ain't far, It's just down the street a little bit. It's the dock. You know, forget me not. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Beautiful.
Sounds great.
Yeah. I got real ambitious on that one.
So I just watched Shrek 2 last night.
Yes. Yes.
I made a pirate.
Yes, I was almost gonna make it homework to everyone. All right, now everyone listen to the real song because the lyrics are semi-close. It was fun because I listen to that all the time, and god damn it, I needed to make that a pirate song.
Also, Gerald, you are muted. I don't know if you know that.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, no, I did not. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. You've been quiet for a long time.
Yeah, I guess initially I thought you were busy doing something, but then
Sitting here talking to myself like a crazy person.
we're just ignoring you.
Yeah. So that's my other recruitment song. I had fun making that one.
That was good.
And so with that and a couple nights around the taverns of Gatiros, your crew is full, ready to go.
Oh my.
You
I had to
have,
keep those ones.
a hold with enough food to hopefully get you down to the down to your destination and back to civilization, including some higher quality provisions of some like nice meats and cheeses and maybe some like fruit and stuff. So that's good. I'm bound to keep the crew in high spirits for the first part of the journey, at least. Yeah. So you have your new crew members, which I forgot to add onto your crew. Just do that now, real quick. And
Now, if I was just able to write an entire campaign's worth of music, I could use it and not get flagged.
write an entire soundtrack.
Yep.
Well, that's your job for our next campaign, then, I guess.
All right, I'm on it.
Become a composer.
Mm-hmm. But only covers.
Yep.
Also, it's very specific because he mentions specific characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You also read the future and know all the characters and the setting and everything.
Uh-huh.
Also, he works in stuff that's happened into it too, like the quitter thing.
Yep.
That was definitely a conversation we had.
Yep. Oh yeah. I can't wait. There's one more out there, and it's got the most references.
Yep.
But it's very situational. So.
Oh yeah, and yep. So you have Calaman and Krusty aboard the ship, and I have a picture for Calaman just because I had time to get it.
Nice. He has some super green eyes.
Yep, like I said.
Did you find that picture or did you edit it?
That was my MS Paint skills coming in.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
If you zoom in, you can see that they're kind of like a little bit wonky looking. But I think it works if you don't scrutinize too much.
Yep. Everyone has to go to the general chat real quick and look at my paint shop skills.
Oh yes.
Oh, the bucket knife thing. I
Yep.
saw that. It's funny. What the fuck is that?
That is my character after he lost his legs.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm inside a trash can with a cryo system hooked up to it because I can't be above fucking 0 degrees.
That's great.
In the desert.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on with the bucket night thing, but I was.
There are multiple pictures of it.
Yeah, it took me a minute to make it. That's final design because I had to put him down into it and then chop his arms off so I could reattach them over the thing so it looks like I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, it's some advanced stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs Photoshop?
Well, that is Photoshop. That's what I mean.
You use Photoshop for that?
I don't know. I use 3D Paint.
Okay, I meant the program Photoshop.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't know. I assume that the effort of doing things with photoing is Photoshop.
Yeah, I get you.
You shopped that photo.
All right.
Calaman.
Yep. And so crew assembled. You guys are ready to depart from Katiros on. Oh wow, yeah. So for a while now, this game has been just barely above the date in real time. We're still there. It's February 16th in game.
Mm-hmm.
And now you guys are going on a trip, so hopefully that'll you'll stay there, skipping through enough time.
Did
Um,
everything go black and white for you guys for a second?
No.
no.
Okay.
Do you also smell burnt toast?
No, like roll 20, the big map went entirely black and white. Like the land was all white and the sea was all black.
Oh, that's super weird.
Yeah.
Maybe your computer's haunted.
Spooky.
It's brand new, isn't it?
Maybe it's an omen. We shouldn't go
Yeah.
down to see the elf.
Da-da-da.
Just ignore the flashing turn back text appearing on your monitor.
Oh, I would.
Be right back.
All right, so morning.
Presty's
Of,
basically been screaming at us to not go back,
yeah,
and now he's coming with us. So,
Yeah. he's got nothing else in life. Yeah, so morning of February 16th, you guys depart from Katiros after quite a long stay on land. I think it was probably the longest you stayed in one place the entire campaign. So it's good to feel the deck of a ship under your feet again. And you guys head out from Katiros. Captain, are you going to sail through the strait between the isle, or are you going to head around?
you're talking about right here?
No, up by
Oh,
Katiros.
we're at Katiros.
Yeah.
Oh, God, hang on. Great. I don't think there's a reason. Oh, that's because it's just like a little harder.
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of narrow.
Nah, fuck that. Let's go through the strait.
All right. Give me a boating roll for that.
Okay. Is this navigation or just boating?
Just boating.
Just boating.
Can I be working on my gun?
Can I assist with notice?
Yes.
I don't know how long this trip is, but eventually I want to be working on my guns.
I got +1.
Which gun?
My guns, my shotgun trap. I don't think
Oh,
I,
The gun
I-
show.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the gun show. Just doing push-ups.
Yep.
I don't think I finished it. I think I failed my repair roll the one time I tried.
I don't remember.
I got a
Yeah.
6.
All right. +1, or is that with the plus?
That is with the +1.
Okay, 6. All right. Yep. So with Robin's spotting, you are able to successfully navigate the strait. It's definitely not the most dangerous place you've been.
I've been in the middle of a storm
many
like-
storms.
in the air.
Oh yeah, that time. And yeah, Mr. Dibbs, there you will definitely have time to work on your stuff whilst on the ship. You'd probably be on the ship for a couple of days. Yeah, so navigating through the strait, you come out into the open sea. Now, Tara, I want you to give me a navigation roll for heading down the old noun here.
Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got a crit fail?
Oh yeah, I did.
All right. Cool.
Fucking the wrong way. Oh shit, the sun sets in the west.
All right. So, you guys set out from Katiros, and it takes you about a day to get out to the far side of the isle. And the next day, you wake up, and you realize that there is land to the north of you. And you kind of pause for a second and have to relook at your maps here. And it seems that somehow as you handed the wheel over at night, your bearing was a bit off.
We gotta fire that backup helmsman.
Damn it, Nubs.
I mean, Tara, looking at the map, you're fairly sure that he stayed true to the bearing you gave him, but you're not 100% sure on that.
We gotta fire him.
So I just start getting upset in general. Maybe not directly at Nubs, but he's definitely in the vicinity.
We have to fire him
Wait.
out of a cannon into the sun.
Does Ensign get upset?
What's that?
So when you get upset, does Ensign get upset? Like, is this a scary thing?
Is Ensign follow you up on deck?
I feel like Ensign probably follows me around
Okay.
for the most part.
So yeah, Ensign is like at attention and looking around like, what's the problem here? Who do I need to kill? And Nubs is like, his neck is just slowly shrinking down as his head like sinks, and he tries to become as small as possible to avoid the brunt of your ire.
I'll just sort of like, it's probably not your fault. Go away.
He scampers off.
God damn it. Shit. I will turn the wheel hard to port
All right.
and get a new bearing.
Yep. Go ahead and roll again.
I mean, it was bound to happen eventually.
Bound to happen.
I guess.
That was not the worst place to have it happen
No.
to. Open ocean. That would have been bad.
A 10.
A 10. All right. So you make extra sure that it's right this time, and you make pretty good time across the stretch between Katiros and Alnir, which you have sailed several times at this point. That was probably why you messed up. You just weren't focusing enough on it.
Attention.
So another 2 days of sailing gets you to the to Storm Talon Point, the tip of Storm Talon Point. Are you going to sail into Alnir, or are you going to just continue?
I think we were
On your
sailing
journey.
past.
Okay.
Right, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think that was the plan.
All right.
Nope.
So as you sail past Storm Talon Point, as sort of like night falls, you see the fire of the lighthouse off on the horizon. You have no reason to go too close to the tip of the point. I'm not going down here, so you continue onwards and head down towards the coast of the Grey Salt Marsh. So during the first part of the journey through familiar waters, is there anything that you guys would like to do?
I want to carve bone talismans.
All right.
Don't you have enough, Captain?
You would be so surprised how fast I can burn through these.
I guess.
Yeah, if you use one like almost every round in combat rounds.
I can burn up to 3 per turn.
Wow.
Oh yeah, three
I think
spell.
I've done that. Alright. Oh, yes. Go D10. Go.
You
Ah.
carve bones like I drink.
Yeah, right? 17.
All right, 100 marks per results times 100 marks in bone talismans.
That is
No, Butch. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Butch, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
the fuck, Butch.
That's my cake. You ain't getting it.
Cake is not for cats.
No.
I probably can't really work on my survival here, can I?
You could work on it. Yeah, this is like you sort of watch Tara do the navigation thing, or Mr. Dibbs is really wanting to try and catch fish.
I'll take cartography lessons from our adventurer friend.
Oh, yeah, sure, that works. He is more than happy to teach you.
Woohoo! I got a 5.
All right, is that with the -2?
I always forget about that.
Evil.
Are we? How far on our journey are we? We got time. I won't use a Benny.
The easiest leg is over.
Unless I get a plus from having a teacher.
Hmm. We'll see.
Is he a good teacher?
You got a 5.
You got another minus. He's a bad teacher.
You got a 5, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's good enough to give you a +1. Give you another step. Yeah, like he is a fairly good teacher, although he does tend to ramble sometimes about unrelated stories or things.
Okay.
But
so yeah, I'll probably just like try to draw a map as we go along, of like these islands and the shoreline.
yeah, so as you go, like you sort of move past the islands, and he kind of takes a look at the map and nods and says, "Eh, pretty good. I suppose you have that bird's eye view, eh?"
Yeah, well, so did that guy who gave you the map that you gave us.
Well, he was
Insane.
more of an artist than a cartographer, I would say, and questionable skill at that. But you use what you get, you know. Yes, no, this is good. You remind me of
That brings me into my other downtime activity. I'm just gonna try to get. I'm just gonna
What was that?
unless. So that brings me into my other downtime activity for the rest of the trip. I'm just gonna try to talk to this guy and get stories out of him.
Okay.
Pester him and he'll let it go away.
Yeah, he has a number of different stories. They all seem to be from, you know, like years ago. He's sailed across the endless ocean 2 times. One round trip, and sailed along the shores of Dracia, distant land to you, of course. He's sailed up and down the coast of Pangola. He at one point came within sight of the storm wall, but that was only because their ship had been tossed far south by a more mundane storm, and he did not attempt to breach it. A through line that you get with a lot of this is a lot of these stories he tends to just sort of like drift off at some points, and just like you have to prompt him for him to continue, and then oftentimes he'll just like start up the story in like a different point altogether.
Oh, like my dad.
Yeah. So yeah, but he seems to enjoy talking about it.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
Mr. Dibbs, you're working on your
Yeah.
shotgun.
Yep, my shotgun
thing.
trap.
Go ahead and give me a repair roll for that.
Yeah, because I've got them like rigged up and the circles drawn, the X's of where not to stand. I don't think I got it all ready to go. Like I pull a rope and nothing happens. So, wait, where's my repair's a 4, not a 6. Hey, I got a 6. For another 6. So 6, 6, 5, 17.
All right. You check all the ropes and stuff and rig them up to the point where you're fairly confident that it will work in a way similar to what you want it to.
Yeah.
Are you going to test it?
No,
Okay.
because a test means it shoots a hole in the deck.
Yes. That
So
is-
You've been learning to woodwork, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I ain't got that much time or want
True.
to do that.
I mean, maybe you could put like a metal plate on
And then what? It fires ricochets everywhere. I'm fine.
Yeah, maximum collateral damage.
No, I'm all right.
We could do
All
more
right.
recruiting.
Now I might want to put it there for battle, like have it hit the plate, and then not only hit the guy that I'm aiming at, but then whatever misses and hits the plate also goes flying. No, it's fine. These are mostly just kind of lucky kind of thing. Like I'm gonna be fighting around here, luring them into these spots, multiple dudes, and then I'm
Yep.
gonna pull these triggers, blam, blam, and then keep them. It's gonna be amazing. Out of nowhere, they just get shot.
So you're in it for the long con. This
Oh
is
my god!
reminding me of Kelsey's exploding cigar.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Like, at some point in time in this campaign, I'm going to fuck up one guy with this, and it'll be worth it.
Well,
It'll be worth it.
if I would have had these shotguns from day one, they'd have been used by now. We had
Yeah,
some.
yeah, that's true. You've had some boarding
Yep.
actions.
We've had guys on here.
Yep.
And then I would have directed it to here. Like, I wouldn't have just fought wherever I feel like it. I would have every time been utilizing these.
I mean, they're on the stairs, so
Yeah, but usually
they're
I
strategically placed.
fight just wherever the big bad is.
Yep.
Oh, there's a guy on a plank. Go to the plank. Oh, there's a guy on the mast. Go to the mast.
Yep. And then, yeah, Tara, you spend most of your time carving bone talismans and doing captain-y things.
Does that include intimidating people?
I mean, always. That's what
I mean,
captaining
yeah.
is.
Can I try?
Sure, yeah.
Last time it didn't go well. I've been trying to learn Intimidate since, like, the very first downtime.
Hmm.
There's just always other shit to do.
Yeah, I've already got repair
Oh my
and
God.
intimidate and
And it's just, is it worth the penny?
of course.
Sure. Come on. Nope. I got a 1. That's the highest I
I
got.
feel like whenever you try to train this, you always roll really bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess you do have a D4 spirit, right? Like
Yeah, but I just need it to explode once, you know?
Yeah.
that's true. It is only a 25% chance.
Well, I got the wild die too.
And the wild
I
die.
roll
yeah,
a
it's
6.
higher.
That's it.
Statistically, you should have gotten something by now.
Uh,
But we all know that statistics are lies.
Yeah. The
Taught
problem
to
you
us
probably
by mathematicians.
keep
propagated by big math.
Yeah, big math.
You probably keep picking the wrong targets to try your intimidate on. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta use nubs or something.
Ah, I wish I could have rolled when I lost my way.
At this point, like you were trying to like practice shouting and stuff, and you get Ensign a little bit too riled up, and you have to keep him from mauling one of the crew.
So you immediately have to backtrack all your taunts
Yep.
or your intimidation.
I feel like at some point Nubs might be a good nickname.
if he
If it ever goes
ever
forward.
gets
Yep.
yeah. Oddly enough, and I mean Nubs is one of the few crew members that Ensign just doesn't really care about.
He's not worth
it's
caring
him
about.
and the 3 Karaites.
Yeah, weren't they like petting him and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, he was like a dog that was trained to like sniff them out.
Yep. He was a war dog, probably used to fight Karaites.
But now we're best friends, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he
Okay.
doesn't trust you as much as them, Robin. But
Oh, I would definitely be using up my whatever beast speaker,
Oh,
whatever
you're-
talismans, beast friend talismans to work on that.
Okay.
In
How
fact,
many-
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna assume that my 5-point talisman is gone.
All right, that's fair. In which case, he will definitely be much more friendly to you. It's a well spent talisman.
Hey, let him know that I killed
Tara,
that
by the way,
guy.
you still have my 10-point beast friend talisman. If I still have that marked as you having that.
I suppose there's amulet of protection. I don't see it. Did I use it to get Ensign to like me though?
No, you used. I had a third one that you used for that.
Oh. Here, do you want it? You seem to use them.
Well, I gave it to you, I think, in case you need to last minute control him, like he's attacking
Oh,
someone. He
yeah,
shouldn't.
that's probably smart. Okay.
Meanwhile, she's forgotten she has it.
You're over there
Oh,
carving
yeah.
talismans. What the hell is
He's
this
like-
one?
He's like shredding one of our crewmates, and I'm just like, Ensign, no!
If only I could do something.
Oh man.
We should do something. Should we do something? We should do something. Should we do something?
Fine.
Wait, so do you have that talisman of protection? The 15 PowerPoint necro trappings one?
Yeah, you want it?
No, I just had it marked down on mine. I don't actually want it, but I'll
Oh.
take it off of mine.
Yeah, it's in my thing. I can't cast protection, so
Right.
or you can.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't matter for talismans. Oh, you
Right,
mean
right.
like you're carrying it because you
Yeah.
can't.
I just will have it because you can't cast it.
That makes sense. Yeah. I forgot you
Okay.
guys have that one.
Well, now that we've cleaned up our inventories,
Yep.
My inventory is always clean, so I'm always cleaning it with booze, purifying.
like a personal problem.
Yeah.
All right. Next leg of the journey. Why don't you give me another navigation roll, Tara?
I'll help with this one if I can.
How would you be helping?
Just same way up in the crow's nest or up in the mast, looking around with my -2 to roll or to look.
For this situation, I would say that you probably wouldn't be able to help too much with that, just
Okay.
because you're mostly just going along the shoreline.
All right, then.
Treacherous waters can definitely help, but
Okay. So how big a deal is the area we're in right now? Like, it's not dangerous. We know these waters.
well, this is like sort of the edge of the. Well, you see this line right here?
No, I'm not. Okay, yep.
This like kind of
Uh-huh.
change in color. This part down here is the part of the map that I added after we started this campaign because I was
Ah.
like, I need more sea space.
Yep.
So this is the part that's less mapped.
Okay.
That's why some of the lakes have very strict boundaries.
Yeah. Because for some reason they didn't line up quite right. I don't know why.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
it looks fine, but
It's like almost right,
yeah,
but not quite.
real close.
So, just out of curiosity, do we have an idea of where they're mining in this, or where they're exploring in this Great Salt Marsh? Do we think they've made it down to the city of Salt Nash yet?
You do not know where they are.
Okay.
You just know that it is in. There are multiple expeditions in the Grey Salt March, probably quite a few up here, maybe some further down here. I mean, like this area, sort of like this part is sort of mapped out.
Right. I imagine Calaman would have a pretty decent idea what sort of expeditions are going on, unless they're hush hush.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so he says there are some. They go inland, so I'm not sure on the specifics of what they do there, but I know I have heard some go as far south as the Barrow Reef, which we are looking to pass by. That is this stretch of land here, or the reef is off of that stretch of land. Anything further south than that, it is explorers' territory. The Arnaki ships, military vessels, they do not want to risk their necks going that far into unknown waters without known profit on the horizon. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
What did you get on your
Oh,
roll?
right. I rolled 10.
10. Another 10. All right.
Oh yeah.
So-
Three.
Whenever there is another downtime, if there is one, I would do taunt.
We shall see.
Yep. Well, yeah, if and when. Just so you know.
Yeah, so you continue going further down the coast. When you get to about here, so another probably in the evening of the let's see, the 7th day of your journey, the first week, you Robin, you're just about to head down from the crow's nest for the night. Well, I guess why don't you and Paul give me a notice roll?
Oof. Not many of that. All right, I got a 14 and Paul got a 5.
All right. You spot a sail to the southeast of you a little ways.
I'm
And Paul
calling
goes, "Rock, sail! Sail!"
What time of day is this?
It is
Sail day.
evening. The
Sail
sun
time.
is on the horizon. You also see, when you look at it through your scope, it's flying a flag that's sort of... It's hard to make out from here exactly, but it's red and yellow primarily.
Does red and yellow spark anything?
I pull out my my national flags booklet.
Yep. It's a handout.
Yep, and that the only flag I'm aware of are not the Empire Arnok or whatever flag.
Yep. At least for national flags, I mean, it could be some kind of signaling flag, but yeah.
I call it out. We really need like cans and string so I can just talk to you and like yelling at you from 100 feet away.
Well, that's why we all trained in like intimidate and taunt and things like that, is so we can yell.
Gotta have a loud bellow of a voice.
This whole time, Tara's been just like speaking in a super meek, calm, timid voice.
Yep. Federation.
I'm just really bad at voice acting her.
Yep.
Empire of Arnok, Principality of Kastra, Beldarin Republic, and the city-state of Halamore. All right, so what did you say it was? It's the Arnok Empire?
It shares their colors. Alright, well, let's go see if we can get a closer look.
And we know they're doing exploration in this area.
I mean, not even necessarily to attack. We could run up the truce, the flag. Is that the white? Is the white like a parlay?
I thought that was
I
like...
think there's maybe a modification, like a different kind of white flag for like truce talk,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's white, something like that.
A parlay talk? Parlay flag?
Yeah.
Parlay.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think-
you sort of change course to move a little bit further towards them.
I kind of want to talk to them and not fight
Yeah, it
unless
says-
they start running.
It says white flags are used for negotiation requests.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
it
If
works.
they start
Um,
running, then maybe we'll kill them.
Are you going to hoist a flag of any sort?
What do you guys think?
Do we have an Arnaki flag?
I don't believe so. I think the only flags you have are the parrot and crossbones and just signaling flags.
Maybe we should just buy like
Well,
one flag of every nation.
what kind of?
Wait, we have that fucking that one ship's flag. I took it as a prize.
Yeah, you do. The merchant vessel,
Mm-hmm.
or oh no, the mail ship.
The mail ship.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
and
So you
and
do
the
have an
one
Arnaki flag.
and the one from the naval engagement outside of Port Freedom, or not Port Freedom. We've never been to Port Freedom. How sad.
What?
Gray
I thought we went
Gray
there
Harbor. No, we
to
went
drop
Gray
off
Harbor.
all those slaves.
No, there's two cities in the Free Isle. One of them is Port Freedom. The other is Gray Harbor, which you went to.
Okay. Huh. Weird.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure we retrieved the flags of those two kills we got too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you do have some Arnaki flags.
Maybe we don't want to fly an Arnaki flag because that might just piss them off. But
I literally just want to talk to these guys. If they start running, then maybe we chase them. I don't know.
Why are you running? I don't know. Why were you chasing me?
What do you guys think?
yeah, let's just go flagless. You know, bear it all up, all natural.
Well, they're definitely gonna run if we're not flying a flag, right?
I wouldn't. I mean, the white's fine because, like I said, it's like, hey, we're not hostile.
All right, run up the white flag.
Everyone's looking around. I don't think we have one. We never surrender.
Yeah,
Nubs, give us your shirt.
Yep.
The flag, a white shirt, Captain. All right, so you run up a white flag and turn towards them. The ship doesn't run. As you are sort of like approach, they sort of like turn perpendicular to you.
Sneaky bastards.
Just kind of casual like.
Okay. How? What can we tell? What sort of ship they are, or if they're armed?
It's a frigate. They do have cannons. Robin, I assume you're looking out at this, right?
Yeah, and I'll probably actually send Paul to go get a better look.
Okay. Why don't you give me a notice roll from the both of you then?
And I fire up Luca's song of numbness. For the hell
I got
of
a
it.
6, Paul got a 7.
Right. Okay. So, as you sort of look at the ship, both probably better through Paul, you see that there is like an aura of magic surrounding the ship.
Technically, would there be an aura of magic surrounding our ship now too? Like if they were looking back? Because I have I have the song playing, and everyone that can hear it is affected by it.
Maybe to some extent, yeah.
Okay.
It's probably subtle enough that it would be hard to pick up on from that distance.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it does indicate, yeah, like, it has to be a fairly decent effect
Not that I would know that.
for
I'm
Paul
just-
to spot him from the air. From the air. The ship's crew seems to be at the ready. And it does look like a crew that is like combat capable. You don't see any like commands to fire or anything. You do spot a person who is definitely a mage on the deck of the ship. It's a younger Dracian man who's wearing this sort of like robe with a bunch of little like magical trinkets and stuff hanging from it, talismans and foci and the like. And he has a staff with like an
infection?
amber stone set in the head.
Okay.
But yeah, they're just watching you approach.
I'll probably get down from the crow's nest and go tell this Satara and ask what she wants me to do.
Was the magical effect on the ship, or was it just around the ship?
It's around the ship or on the ship. Hard to tell precisely.
Could I tell what kind of magical aura? Is that something we can do, or do we need to detect
You need Detect Arcana for that.
Well, what do you guys think? Is it worth talking to these guys? It's just going to devolve in a fight from which we have nothing
What kind
to
of
gain.
ship do they have?
It's a frigate.
So, if we wanted to get away, it could be a chase situation now, right?
Like at this point, if you turned around and ran away and they decided to pursue you, yeah, definitely.
Do we remember if the blue jelly gave off a magical aura?
It does not.
It does not. So that's probably not magical. I don't know. Probably not worth getting into an actual fight.
All right.
No.
Just 'cause that's not our goal right now. But if they don't shoot at us, I don't really care to shoot at them.
Hey, what's your name?
However, if you were to take a boat to get to the city of Salt and Ash, this is where the boat would be.
I say we just keep sailing, and then maybe on the way back we camp this area a little bit. I don't really want to mess with them right now. We got shit to do.
I don't want to deal with that.
So are you
Peace.
you're gonna turn around and leave?
We're just gonna pull. All right, never mind. Pull the flag down.
Did they answer me?
You were probably a little bit too far away to get an answer.
All right.
Because you're still at like long cannon range at this point.
Oh, okay.
As you turn around and
I'm heading back up to the crow's nest, by the way.
yeah, okay. As you turn around and begin to dip out of there, they turn to follow you.
Okay.
Oh, they're curious.
Fucking follow us all the way to the friggin' lighthouse. I don't care.
Are you going to try and like outrun them, or are you just gonna ignore them?
I want to stay just outside of cannon range.
Okay, so you're just gonna
Like
tease.
I wanna tease them. Come on, let's go.
All right. Give me a boating roll, Tara.
I got a 6.
Okay. Well, yeah, you do succeed at staying just out of cannon range. Although they are going pretty fast, so you're also having to go pretty fast to stay at that range. When you give me another roll, they're gonna keep following you after about.
Okay, cause like we're going in this direction. I feel like you guys aren't.
Half an hour.
Yeah, that's right.
I got an 8.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yep. Yeah. Like another hour goes by. Night falls. They continue to pursue you.
Hey, what's your
Okay.
name?
All right, I can't. Let's keep going.
Can I be using? I forget. I can only cast darkness on myself or an area, right?
Correct for your focus ability.
The boat.
Right. If I were to focus on it, like this is all I'm doing, could I create essentially a wall of darkness that follows us to keep them from spotting our lanterns? Harder.
You would need more than one patch of darkness. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, like you could potentially cast a couple splotches of darkness to block out the lanterns of the deck, like on the back of the ship, basically. I'd say they stick to like local frame of reference. So if you cast a darkness on the ship, then the ship it moves with the ship, right?
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Got the big the back of your ship is. I guess probably like 3 darkness spells would be enough to conceal your vessel pretty well.
Okay. That'll be how I assist.
All right. Go ahead and make those spellcasting rolls.
I can just cast that, right?
I think you can only have 1 instance up at once.
Oh, of my special one?
Your special one, yeah.
Okay.
While
Otherwise,
we're
you'd be able to make infinite darkness.
once it starts to get like a little dark,
Mhm.
it might be a little harder to see. I want to cast a barrier behind us.
Just leave them a little ice block.
Well, I want to, yeah, kind of, but I want to just shape it into a big old cock and balls. I want them to run over the cock and balls.
Go ahead. Make the roll for that.
I got my.
I will make it large, by the way.
Right, of course.
The large modifier.
By the way, I really hope that if and when we roll the cataclysmic failure or whatever, it's on something like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got a 10.
Table. A 10? Okay.
So there's a as big as a 10 by 1 square thing can be.
That's big.
That
Big
might actually
old,
be like
big
damage.
old dick.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
It's like the size of a fucking longboat.
Just floating in the water. All right.
Should we put a message in it?
No, I
That'd be
didn't.
cool.
I feel like the message is
Clear.
yeah.
It's implied.
Yeah. All right. And then, did you succeed at your
Oh,
rolls,
right. Also, we're
I
trying to
did, yeah.
get away from.
Robin?
I got regular successes.
All right. What'd you get, Tara, for your boating roll?
I got a 6.
Okay. So the night continues on for another hour or two, and you see the lights from their ship dwindle further and further away into the distance until the sort of a mist from the night shrouds you, and they are gone.
What a great interaction.
They probably received the message. You just like went up to them and then left once you got a good look. Oh boy. All right. Well, yep. So, and then they're off to do whatever they were doing.
Imagine like someone, you're just like sitting at a bar, and then like a girl approaches you, gives you like the up and down look, and then just like, nah, walks away.
That would, yeah. Wow. what
These
a thing.
pirates came up to and just decided, nah, not worth it. Yeah, I mean, it probably happens more often than not for military vessels. All right, so the following morning, you wake up and sort of head out up onto the deck. New day, new you, all that.
New day, new you.
Oh, yeah, nice ice stick.
Yep.
So yeah, the
I'm like, all right, that's got to have a thing. So this is floating in the water, but the size of a longboat.
yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you wake up and you're sailing along the coast here, just following the coastline. You notice, however, the water is like very dark here, and you look down into the waves and realize that it's not actually the water; it's what's beneath the water, beneath the waves. The water is actually really clear. The ocean floor beneath you is filled with this very saturated coral reefs that are stark like black and pale ivory white colors, and they're shaped in all these like very intricate sort of swirling designs. It's an unusual sort of tapestry for a reef, which I'm sure you've seen a couple in all your days. This is quite a large reef, though. Like I said, it like you can see it when you're a good ways out from shore. It's still going strong. And Kalaman says, we have arrived at the Barrow Reef. I've sailed the upper course of this a few times myself. They say the souls of the dead take up residence in the coral.
Oh.
Anything to watch out for here, other than dead men?
Yeah, I've never had any problems in my experience, but it's not always something to go by, a single man's experience.
How close
It gets pretty wild.
are we on? Where's that map? Are we near anything crazy? The map.
I believe we have entered
The
the
skulls.
Yep,
We're on the skulls right now.
you're on the map now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The map. So we're gonna come to Thunder God here in a little bit, hopefully.
Is there a Colossus up ahead?
Not that I know of, but again, I've only probably sailed down the first half of this. When we was going there, we turned south.
Have you made it as far as this third skull?
No. Stopped at the second skull.
Okay. Well, maybe we can see it when we get to the third skull.
Indeed. Although I'm not sure what we'll be looking for.
Up! For a giant.
Oh, right, the Colossus. Well, I think it would be hard to miss,
Right.
if this map is to be believed.
Oh, I want to believe it. This looks fun.
I'm of the opinion if you can miss a colossus, it's not really a colossus.
I suppose.
A fair point.
It is. I don't know. A pygmy colossus?
Pygmy.